Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. In this video I'm going to be talking about Spite Reaper, which is basically Reaper as you know it, but with a whole lot more damage. The meta at the moment is Blood Magic Reaper with Unholy Martyr and the Vampiric Presence, and it's quite good. It has a lot of sustain, but I wanted to try out a more DPS kind of version of Reaper, and thus I decided to try out Spite Reaper. Basically, since the latest patch where they removed the damage from Spiteful Spirit traits and removed damage from CC skills, Reaper was in a bit of a weird spot. Like at that moment, Blood Magic was just a lot better because of the extra life force and condition clearing. So Spite Reaper had not seen much play, but I decided to try it out again, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm getting a lot of big damage, and as you can see in some of these clips, I'm getting like 10k focus 5 hits, which is insane. It's the same build still with runes of speed, which you need for mobility, and then energy exploitation on greatsword, and then intelligence and exposure on axe focus, so you can get that guaranteed critical hit on axe on focus 5. In Spite, we take Spiteful Talisman for 10% more damage on axe focus. We take Bitter Chill and then Close to Death for 20% more damage to targets which are under 50% health. And for the rest, it's just the traits which I've used for my other builds as well. For just some pretty regular Reaper traits. And the utility skills are the same as always. You basically want stun breaks and mobility, which is what Spectral Walk and Worm give you. So I would say that this build is played a little bit differently. So you don't have the sustain from siphons, you don't have condition clearing, you don't have that extra bit of life force. So yeah, the whole trade line is basically spec'd at damage. So with this build, you really cannot stay on, well, even as Reaper, you're really not supposed to stay on node too much. You're more of a team fighter. But especially with this build, I would say you're more of a kind of like a +1, go in, go out kind of class, comparable to, like, I would say Power Revenant or Thief maybe, because with runes of speed, you're still surprisingly mobile. Basically, you just wait for the right time to strike and then just dish out a lot of damage with Reaper Shroud, and it's been working very well. The critical hits are insane, and I've even completely one-shot a Thief with just one single auto-attack chain in Reaper Shroud. Spite trait line allows you to build up a lot of might and a lot of vulnerability as well, so your damage is enhanced tenfold. I've tried it out in ranked games like the ones you're seeing right now, and it's working relatively well. People don't really expect it, and I'm used to the playstyle of like in and out kind of Reaper going, running away whenever they focus you, because especially with this build, if you are focused, then you really need to either teleport out or use Shroud number 2 to get away. So yeah, this build, you just need to be more careful, just a lot more DPS, and it's important to be even more wary of your positioning with this build. So you don't want to use stun breaks recklessly. You also definitely do not want to, you need to be careful about when you use your Shroud number 2 skill, because it's extremely useful to get in and out of fights, which a lot of people don't realize often. And then lastly, you always have Lich for when things go bad, and Lich can also auto attack for over 10k per hit with this build. It's super nice, it's a little bit different, a little bit squishy, but I can definitely recommend it. And if it's too squishy for you, you can also swap to either Demolishers or Marauder's Amulet. That was all I had to say. It's just a little variant on the build that I'm usually running, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Build is shown in the video here and in a link down below, so there will be a couple of more clips playing. So yeah, have a good one, everyone.